Happy New Year.
Happy 2025.
25 is here. I'm pumped. It's going to be a sick fucking year. I just want you to know that. Can I ask you a question before we actually get into the other question I was going to ask, which is going to be left of field as fuck when you guys listen to my question. But on a scale of 1 to 10, what was your 24 like?
Was it 8-3?
Nice. That's a solid pass mark.
Oh, it was a good year, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I did some things I never thought I'd do, and I learned a lot. And it's a good year. Good year.
I'm going to give mine, taking all things into consideration and being grateful for everything that's happened. I'm going to give it a 7.3.
Why so conservative?
Conservative. I mean, there were some really good things. There were some other challenging things as well. So I still feel that there's so much room for improvement as well.
Yeah, I know, but like the year is the year that is. It's not the one that's supposed to.
I'm just trying to. I know. That's right. But I'm just also trying not to give myself an A+.
You're
know what I mean?
8.3 is an A+.
Oh, it's an A. It's a high distinction, yeah. So it's A. It's an A. 80% plus is a top mark. So
yeah,
I just wanted to be a little bit more accountable to myself, like knowing I got a bit more in the tank and that there was areas. Like it's still a really good pass. Like it's still good. We're 73%. I just want to make sure I've got room in the tank for this year. Like I didn't think this was my year. Do you know what I mean?
But here's the thing: got a bigger tank this year.
Yeah, I do. Last year I had a massive. Like last year was awesome. I'm not saying it's discredit
7.3. I don't know.
I know 7.3 is still. I still had a really.
I said, "Hey man, I had a really good pizza." And he said, "What do you rate it?" And I said
7.3.
He'd look at me like,
"Is it really that good?"
"Yeah,
C plus.
Yeah, happy with it."
All right, fucking. Let me change my fucking rating. Shit. Come on, peer pressure. All right.
Yeah,
7.
7 points.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give it an 8-0.
But rookie score.
That's 8, mate. You're not getting more than me, and not getting more out of me than that. 8-0. I need a 20%.
Why 8-0?
Because there's more. There was room in the tank.
Because there's always more.
There always is, but I felt.
You know what?
There was more.
There isn't always more in that year. There might be more now. Like I'm gonna level up.
Yeah,
right. But you can have a year where you're like,
spoke about goals a few feels like years. Last year we spoke about goals.
Yep.
And we said that on that list there was a few things that we didn't achieve, which was fine. We went through that whole concept, and if you haven't heard that episode, go back and listen to it because it will change your life.
What are you talking about?
And I think we should actually, in the coming weeks, maybe early Feb, late
December?
Early Feb, late Jan, we should do another episode on setting goals as well.
Okay.
We should do that. And maybe we can come back and rendezvous about our own goals too.
So sounds like a plan.
Yes, good. But yeah, there was a couple of things on that list that didn't happen. And
they shouldn't happen.
Yes, I get it. No, some of them should have.
Yeah, no. Yeah, okay, go.
Yeah, some of them should have. I know they didn't, but had I achieved those two, because it's funny, there was goals I didn't achieve that I thought I would, and there was other ones I achieved that I thought I wouldn't. So it kind of balanced itself out in the end. But the fact that I didn't do those couple of goals, I really felt that I could have been done this year. And that's why I'm being a bit more accountable to myself. Because I don't want to, it's easy for me to say, oh, hey guy, I crushed it. It was a 90, I go, no, there's room. There was room there for a bit more greatness.
So why do you think you didn't fill that space?
One of the goals, which I won't get into, was outside of my control, so I couldn't achieve it for that reason. The other one just didn't do it. Wasn't accountable enough to myself. So that was the 6-pack by the 40. Just excuses.
So seeing as it's 2025.
6-pack by 41. Yeah. Look, dude, it's
6-pack by 41.
Yeah, it's on the list. It's on the list. Hey man, I went to the gym this morning. I was another kilo down, so it's there in the right direction.
So what do you think you have to
with what
change
with that?
Yeah, well, if nothing changes, nothing changes.
Yeah, for me, it's just discipline. Doing the reps,
diet.
Yeah, or diet. Gym's been pretty consistent, but again, increasing it.
Do you do ab workouts?
Yeah, we do. I do core training.
Yeah.
Like core strength. Not specific. We do some ab workout, but yeah, core strength. Like a lot of the deadlifts I find needs a lot of core when we're doing that. So that
I don't reckon deadlifts are going to get you a 6-pack though.
No, but it just gives me the overall strength. It's not pure. If I was training just for six pack, I probably wouldn't do that. But
You are training for six pack.
no, I'm also training for strength too. Like I want to be strong and healthy. It's muscle mass at the end of the day. Like that's what I'm really focused on, is the muscle mass associated with with getting healthy and fit. And then the consequence will be the six pack, like the image thing, the discipline that's required to get that, not eating the macas, not eating the chocolates, the cakes, whatever it might be, being strict to a diet. It shows discipline, commitment, and that's what I want to be portraying in my business and life.
Do the 75 hard.
Yeah, I've thought about it. I was listening to a guy that did 75 hard, and he was speaking to people, and he's like, okay, who put your hand up if you've done 75 hard? I'm like, well, a lot of people put their hands up. And he goes, put your hand up if you've done it a couple of times. And, a couple of people a few more people put their hand up. They've done it a few times. He goes, like, my question is to you guys have found, and you guys can probably, you're still in it. You nearly finished?
Yes, I'm still in 52 days.
Oh, very good. Very good effort. Well, you've done it. And it's like everyone I speak to that's ever done 75 hard, I go like, how did you feel after it? He goes, yeah, great. You goes, I changed my life. I lost all this weight. I'm like reading lots. I feel fit. All this. He goes, so you've just found a cheat code to excellence and to being the best version of you. And then you stopped. And you come down again and you go, fuck, I better do 75 hard again so you can go back up. So a lot of people, I don't know how you feel about that or how you will feel about that after your 75 days. But it's interesting. Like this guy was standing up there. He goes, I haven't stopped 75 hard. And he goes, it's been 2 years. And he's whatever. He was jacked. He was fit. He was doing a talk. I don't know who he was. But it was an interesting concept when you think about it like that. What do you guys have to say about that? Because you've both done it and doing it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do most of the stuff actually. Drinking, book reading, moving. I'll probably change the diet a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah. But
I said those exactly.
Are you finding like real positive changes from doing it?
Yeah, I'm more focused now. I actually deleted all my social media apps from my phone.
Yeah, nice.
So there's no more like draining from the days. And yeah, it feels much better. And I'm doing it with my wife. So the whole family is in the mode.
Yeah.
Every single time. So it's much easier to do it.
Mm.
And she's jumped on board. She can't even eat gluten, so it's even better for us.
Yeah, nice. That's good. What about yourself?
I said the exact same thing, and then I didn't do it. In the sense of you fall back into your old habits.
Yeah, and that's what this guy was saying.
Yeah,
everyone just comes back into where they were, and then they get into a point where they're like, this is shit again. I better do 75 hard. Because I felt really good, and because you found the cheat code and then you stopped.
Because it's hard.
Yeah, yeah.
It's hard to keep up.
Yeah, maybe it just becomes a dulled down version of it, but I think it needs to be a habitual change.
Yeah.
In your life. That's what training is for me now. It's just habitual. Like, yeah, it's a non-negotiable. Like I train 4 or 5 times a week. That's it. Like, why wouldn't I? I got the time. I got the resources. Why wouldn't I train 5 times a week?
So you can do that for 7 years and then fall out of the habit.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's easy not to.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It starts off with something small.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I've had days within that time period where I'm like, you know what? This can't be bothered going. And I've not gone as well. Make up the excuse. They said you are the greatest salesman when it comes to things you don't want to do. Oh, you deserved it. You worked hard this week. You did that extra session on Monday.
I've done, well, that's the thing with 75 hard. Because there is an end, you kind of push through.
Yeah.
Because you're like, just fucking go. Like, I think was I sharing this with you on the podcast? I can't remember. But I was taking, like one night I was so tired and I went for a walk and I was seeing how many steps I could take with my eyes closed. Yeah. I was so tired, man. Like so tired. And I was like, let me see how many steps I can take with my eyes closed. Like, because it was like resting my eyes.
Yeah.
That's how tired I was.
Yeah.
I would never do that now.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
Not go for a walk.
Yeah. I'm like, but I recently have picked up the reading again because I stopped reading for a while. Like I just didn't do it. It was just like, yeah, I'd read a couple of pages and it's like, nah. And then I found myself like this same book for ages.
Yeah. Like
need to, do something about this. And I put it away, I started a new book and have been consistent with it. But yeah, I think sometimes changing things up is nice too. Do you know what I mean? Like that, even though the 75 days, the way I did it, I didn't think it was sustainable.
Yeah.
Like, it's just too difficult to go out to dinner and to do this and to go to lunch. Like, you can't meet anyone at a cafe because this is how I want meat. Yeah. One time I came to Glenn's review, like, I want meat. He's like, just meat and vegetables? Like, just meat. So he just looked at me like, just meat. I'm like, just meat.
Yeah. Just bring a panini, but no bread.
Yeah.
Just meat. Just ham.
I think that was, yeah. I don't know. I didn't not like it, if that makes sense. I hated it when I was doing it. I hated it. But I think there's some things that you get out of it mentally as well. Even though you stopped. It's like I did that. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a confidence.
Yeah.
I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can push through.
Nice. Nice. So happy 2025, everyone. Hope you have a great year. Hope you have $1 million year.
For $1 million day.
$1 million day, millions upon millions this year.
So before you go sideways, are you gonna do it?
Do this game.
Yeah.
Do this game.
Publicly calling you
The
out.
last episode we spoke about, privatizing AFL football clubs. Now I've got a new goal that I've got to put on my list. I've got to go buy Hawthorn Football Club. They're fucking around.
Can't
Well, actually, maybe we should buy a smaller one. Maybe we should go buy one of the dud teams. Gold Coast. Let's go buy Gold Coast.
Do you like
What a
Gold
story.
Coast?
As in the state or the team?
It's the city.
I mean, it's all right.
Not a fan?
I wouldn't live there.
No? Why?
I don't know. Just the times I've gone there, I didn't feel home to me. Didn't feel homely.
Probably
felt holiday.
You don't live there.
I know, but it felt very like I'm on holiday here.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like I didn't feel like somewhere where I'd like to settle down. Yeah. So, but it's nice. It's okay to go to. I'm going. Oh, when this airs, I'm heading north to Noosa in next week. So, yeah, I like going up that end of the world.
Yeah, nice. What about you, Iggy? What do you rate your year? The year that
2024
that you had, overall. You have
I'd probably give it a 65
65. See, I would rate that
5 out of 10.
out of 100.
Why?
It was a good year, but yeah, it's like a lot of limiting factors all around, and I couldn't push myself a little bit more
In what area?
in everything.
Well, look, you've got a whole year in Melbourne to do that as well now. So maybe you can get a bit more than 65.
I think one of the big limiting factor for me was being overseas.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard being in another country.
Yeah.
All your family and friends are back home. Do you have friends from Mongolia that are here?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay. That would help.
That doesn't.
Huh? Well, you probably see us more than you see them anyway.
Yeah.
So that's that'd have to give you at least another 5 on your points.
Everywhere something.
Absolutely. Oh, look, I hope this year is bigger and better for you. I'm pumped.
Better.
Whatever country you're in.
Yeah. Better for everyone else as well. Everyone listening. I mean, if you've listened to this for a year now, it's going to be hard not to be better.
Man, so true. So true. And imagine the year that's going to come now, because we're going to do this weekly. Nothing's going to change from what we delivered last year. We're just going to have another 2025 halfway through the 20s. It's going to be a sick year and amazing things are going to happen. So I have a question for you.
If you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. And if you want to watch the full episode, click just over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.